Hi, it's Roger James Hamilton here with an invitation to come and join me at our brand new Entrepreneur Fast Track. This is our brand new 4-hour afternoon workshop. And if you see where I am today, I am at our retreat in Bali. This is where we run many of our programs, showing people how to 10 times their business. And that's exactly what we're now going to be doing in your city. So why do we do it? How does it work? Should you come along? I have a question for you to start. If you were to just think about this for a moment, could it be possible that right now today you are operating at 10% or less of your full potential? So the answer is yes. It's like, it doesn't matter how hard you're working, it doesn't matter how successful you are or how tough things are. If you think, yeah, it's probably true that there are people who aren't working as hard as me, they aren't working as cleverly as me, they're not as smart as me, they're not as old as me, they're younger than me, and they're actually getting 10 times my result, that it should be possible. I can get to 10 times. The question is, well, how do you actually do that? So I'm going to be introducing to you something called the Impact Meter. It's a brand new system which has come from having spent time with tens of thousands of entrepreneurs and finding out what it is that they themselves did to actually unlock that 10 times growth. That there are these 7 different steps within the Impact Meter to have the difference of an impact of one customer all the way up to 1 million customers. And we've actually seen that in ourselves as we've been going as well. So here we are at the entrance. Here is our koi fish down there. Here is Andrew and Helen. Hi guys. They're like, hello. They're actually here to run their educator retreat. And good example of like 10 times in business. They've done that in the time they've been within our community. We have here our team. This is part of there's Simone who runs our entrepreneur resorts. Hi guys. You're on video. Okay. Who this year actually took our business from what it was, which was one resort, all the way up to now being a listed company. We had an IPO in August time, and we're now building to 50 beach clubs and 5 resorts. And all of this is as a result of these same steps that we're going to be sharing with you. So one of the most important things is many people misunderstand what a business is. So you might be thinking, well, how can I even grow my business? What do I need in terms of new products, new systems, new team? A company doesn't become a company based on it having a product. It becomes a company based on it having a customer. And it grows based on the number of customers, not the number of products. So we actually have a system now, which is the Impact Meter, which will show you exactly what level you're at based on 1, 10, 100, 1,000 customers, all the way up to 1 million customers, which means 1 million times the impact. And what's really important about this concept is that when you start realizing that your power to serve, that everything that you've heard, whether it's I need a better team, I need better systems, I need to have stronger financing or investment, I've got to go out there and find a way to get better partnerships, that all these things are correct by the time you get up to a high level, but there's always just one thing to do right now. And if you're not sure exactly what that one thing is, I'm going to show you. In fact, I'll do more than show you. We'll have people at the actual event because it's all by word of mouth. It's all through partnerships with those who are part of our Genius U and Entrepreneur Institute community. I'll actually be going through not just examples, but we'll have examples in the room where we'll show what happens when someone changes their model and suddenly gets 10 times the result. And this is not just 10 times the growth or 10 times the speed, 10 times the profit. It's even 10 times your time off. Over the last year, while we've been growing our businesses, and as we've seen the entrepreneur movement continue to grow, I've been out traveling. So I took my son on a 3-month trip. We went off safari, we went to the Victoria Falls, skiing in New Zealand, up to Hong Kong, and then eventually 10 days in the desert at Burning Man. And all of that was possible because I was also there as a target to 10 times my time out, my time with my family. So what's the thing you'd most want to 10 times that if you just started realizing, as Albert Einstein says, you cannot solve a problem at the same level of consciousness that created it. Every level of consciousness gives you a 10 times boost in where you're at. And there's a system and there's a structure where someone else has already achieved that too. Final one thing, this whole idea of the Entrepreneur Fast Track actually came as a result of me once coming to the airport a little late on my travels a few months ago. And as I was doing that, realizing how much I was traveling from place to place, having a great time doing it, but seeing other people struggling as I go as well. I was seeing everyone kind of there just queuing up trying to get through to the security lines. And I was lucky enough to have one of those fast track tickets. And so I just went straight through the fast track, went through 10 times faster than those who were queuing up on the other side. And I was saying, yeah, if you actually go buy yourself a business class ticket, you can pay your way to a fast track. But with entrepreneurship, there is no pay your way, it's earning your way. And it's understanding is how we collectively learn from each other. That not on the one hand is not as easy as just paying the money and then getting it, but on the other hand, while it's not as easy as just doing that, it's actually a lot easier for everyone to be on a level playing field, where it doesn't matter if you were born with $1 million or you're born with nothing, you have equal opportunity to get on the fast track as an entrepreneur and to go out there and make a difference in the world. So I look forward to seeing you at our upcoming Entrepreneur Fast Track. Do share the word with others as well. And I hope to see a 10 times growth in everything you care about in the year ahead.